Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Ike?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. He has been lousy. I mean lousy on the road, hitting under 200 in away games. Maybe it's the travel or the unfamiliar territory. I don't know, but he's got to do better than that.
Cole gets the sign. Full count pitch on its way. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
Batting third,
Ryan Braun takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped foul right at home plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Chris Carter will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Nipped the corner, 2-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Chase Anderson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, was not real effective in his last start. Gave up 5 earned runs. Gonna have to try to limit that here in this one.
Starling Marte will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Shot toward right center. Nieuwenhuis is right there, 1 down. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Josh Harrison will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And it hasn't been a particularly good start to the road trip either. In fact, it was terrible as they were swept in the first series of this road trip. They've got to put that behind them and play a little more inspired baseball as they get into this one.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Jung Ho Gong will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. He's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple after one. No score. Kirk Neuenhuis will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Cole's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Into the box, Aaron Hill. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, Matt, Hillsdale gets pretty favorable reviews from all parties. I think some pitchers wish he'd give a little more on the corners, but he's usually right more often than they are.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Francisco Cervelli will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Batting 7.
And down there at the hot corner, you don't get much of a shot to measure what you're going to do. It's basically one step and a dive towards the hole. But he's able to stretch out and pull it in. That's a nice play.
Into the box now, Michael Morse. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Jordy Mercer will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground to third. Hill's up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Jonathan Villar will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Cole into the windup. 3-1 on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. They may want to try and get something started that way.
The pitcher, Chase Anderson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Cervelli will have to go to first, and it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just 1 out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Garrett Cole digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Ryan Braun will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Striding in to start the 9th, Martin Maldonado. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Cole has his target. Here's the 1-1. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
Oh, man. That's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man on to start the 9th, and things are looking up. But then this is a made-to-order double play ball, and suddenly you're just an out away from this game being over.
Into the box, Chris Carter. Tapped out in front of home. Cervelli scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he's definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 5-1. Good night from Pittsburgh.
8 hits. Inside the Show with